Willie D Live.
What's up, family? tWitch's mother is committed to defending her son's legacy, declaring recent claims about her late son are totally bogus, becoming the latest family member to call out his widow, Allison Holker. I ain't got no problem with that. I'm so glad that people are waking up. So many people who remained silent over the past 2 years about tWitch's sudden and mysterious death. Connie Boss Alexander posted a statement to Instagram Thursday morning writing, "The family is completely appalled by the misleading and hurtful claims floating around about her son, coming from none other than the so-called grieving widow. Our family is completely appalled by the misleading and hurtful claims made about my son, Stephen Boss. The recent publications spreading untruths about Stephen have crossed every line of decency. As his mother, I will not let these accusations go unanswered. We will not stand by while his name and legacy are tarnished. He doesn't deserve this, and the kids don't deserve this. For the last 2 years, I have remained quiet and away from the public eye to protect my family. My primary focus has been on healing and attempting to remain connected to my grandchildren. But when I read these dreadful claims about my baby, our beloved Stephen, I realized I could not stay silent any longer. Our family will ensure his name and memory are protected, and we are committed to defending his honor. Connie Boss Alexander, hashtag Stand for Stephen, hashtag Boss Family United, hashtag SLB, hashtag LLSLB. Allison claims the reason why she went public with these allegations of drug abuse is so that she could help someone else. Who believes her? Give me a thumbs up if you believe Allison. Thumbs down if you say, nah, man, I don't believe her. I think she low down and dirty. Yeah. I don't believe her. I do not believe her. I did not believe her when she wrote that acceptance letter when Stephen died. It was like an acceptance letter, like they announced that he killed himself, and just hours later she made a statement and accepting it. Who does that? I don't. I wouldn't. A loved one? Somebody who was supposed to be in a good space, a good person, a loving father? What loving father would just do his children like that? Leave his children to fend for themselves in this wild, crazy, beautiful world with all of these uncivilized mutts? No. Y'all so-called had a good marriage? So make it make sense. All the fellas out there who has ever experienced being at the end of your rope. I've been there myself. You was at the end of your rope. What dude do you know was at the end of his rope, had his relationship intact, his romantic relationship intact, his finances were intact, his relationship with his children were intact? Let me explain something to you. If you got at least 2 out of 3, you got the woman and you got your money right. Sometimes, people be like, man, the kids, we'll work that out. We'll figure that out. You give a man a good woman, a woman that is going to be there for him, a woman that he loves, who loves him back, and his finances are straight, man, he can damn near get through anything. I don't believe it. I do not believe her. How is it that anytime a spouse ends up dead, The surviving spouse is the primary suspect. But at no point in this case did we hear about her being a suspect. I say, dig into the LAPD. Whatever officer showed up, whoever was on the case, the investigators, I don't even know why I'm saying investigators. The case wasn't like it was investigated. I think that, I just think that she accepted it too fast and she moved on too fast. Somebody said she changed her name after 2 days. Now, I know she ain't that slow. She might be slow, but she ain't that slow to change her name 2 days after her husband died. I seriously doubt that happened. But she did move on pretty fast. Yeah, man, she moved on rapidly. Some people say, well, you know, some people get over it sooner than others. Look, if for nothing but optics, if you really love your children, the optics don't look good. You got not just daddy, but a famous daddy. Everybody knows your relationship because y'all put this relationship on Front Street. So everybody knows you see one, you see the other. Now the other is dead. And you pop up with a new dude in less than 2 years that you're going public with. I can see, keeping it low because I'm sure Vanessa Bryant is not lonely. I'm sure she's, she has some guy that she's kicking it with, she's seeing. But she ain't letting us see it. She not putting it on Front Street. She ain't going public with it because she's trying to protect not only Kobe's legacy, not only her children's feelings, but also her own reputation. This chick, Allison Holker, has been moving funny from day one. Yeah, and the way she talk about Steven and this so-called drug addiction makes me question, did she ever even love the dude? She does not sound like a grieving widow. She does not sound like a woman who loved the man and treasured him. She does not sound like that type of woman to me. She sounds like Steven was a burden to her that she was so happy to have lifted. That's what she sounds like to me. But hey, what do I know? Maybe you can help me figure it out. Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.